Ah! All the way down here. Okay. Let's compress this a little bit. A lot of it. Like, a lot. Let's just keep let's just make this everything proof. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got a capo in here. Yep. Like a Boy Scout who doesn't hold out for marriage, I come prepared. Yeah, we don't need to be going full, like, CIA conspiracy theory shit on every stream. Plus, like, a lot of the mimetic forms of that shit I don't really appreciate, because, like, they tend to be linked to some, like, unsavory shit. I want some click. Half the shit I say sounds like Alex Jones. I just try not to get too into the socio-political shit. Because I think it's, you know, it's just not good to be mimetic about it. I don't think a lot of that's a joke. Anyway. I ain't talking about weed. I'm just talking about, like, the weird, like, CIA pushing, like, oh, CIA conspiracy. It's just kind of a joke gets old. Another day comes to a close. Another saying I don't know. I'm waiting for another old song to come to me. I thought of times we'd sit and talk and spare our minds from awkward thoughts. You're saying vibes and false recall we'd both believe. But believe me, nothing you've asked of me. Let's break monotony. How many fucking times do I
have to say I'm sorry. And life goes on. Just where did I go wrong? If
okay, I'm fucking up these lyrics. Oh, I don't know if you heard, Spoonie. I'm gonna merge my mac and cheese bake and my green bean casserole, and I'm gonna make a fucking, like sharp cheddar green bean casserole. Like with macaroni or shells or some shit. And that's gonna be, that and the salad are gonna be my, my dish for Friendsgiving. We were also saying we might do it on like the long table in the studio. Cause we were saying we could set it up like the Last Supper where we're all on one side. And people can like walk by and just be like, whoa, what the fuck? Madi wants to be in the middle. Has a lot of layers. Ooh. Alright, let's do this on Capo 4.
another day rolls to a close. Another saying I don't know. And now I'm waiting for an old song to come to me. I wait for times to...
The case is Jesus, though. They gotta be in the middle. I love how you just say that. I can't believe I'm gay dog Jesus. It's stupid. I'm so sorry, the secret is out.
Another day rolls to a close. Another saying I don't know. And all the waiting for an old song to come to me. I picture times we sit and talk, sparing our minds from awkward thoughts. You say your lies and false recall. We both believe. Believe me, nothing was asked of me that made it hard for me. How many times had I practiced my I'm sorry? And time goes on, even where I went wrong with friends like these.
I don't know what that first one is. With friends like these, we had too much to lose. Homestuck is this generation's Book of Enoch. And the gay agenda is God's agenda. And I could fucking go on. I could explain that using all like mythologies. That is literally the conclusion I came to. Like from Kabbalah, from like really studying like early Christian mysticism and like Druidism and Hindu and all that shit. It's just the end result of all of those mythologies is we gotta bring the gays back. And it's weird. It's the end result of all of them. You know. Why does it have to be gay, though? So the Kabbalist view of the Bible, not of the Bible, but the Kabbalist view of the universe in general. So straight fuck. I don't believe that. But what I do believe is that the Kabbalist view of the universe is that there are two forces, ultimately, and they're like in the negative space of each other. I consider them the overtone and the undertone series. The Kabbalists consider it the will to give and the will to receive. And so in this strange kind of breakdown in the universe, they say that the will to give and the will to receive is meant to create a state, an environment, an enclosure, and a creature within that enclosure that is full of joy and is able to create just as well as its creator can. And it's one of these things where, like, you know, it's a thing in DNA. If you are not 100% on 100% of the planet, your DNA is going to have the goal of reproduction being the main thing. But if you're already literally everywhere, doing everything, if everything has been done, and now creativity and management are more lucrative areas and more prominent areas of, like, working than, like, labor is, then you've created an enclosure. You've created an environment where creativity is prime, and you can like the rules of the game are different than when a lot of these scriptures are being written. And the state that we're in right now is sort of the state that all of those mythologies wanted to get to. And that's the thing that I don't think people really catch on to, is that, like, paradise is here. Like, we're in it. It's here. Like, and the thing about the Holy Trinity is that it is the third octave of the harmonic series. And it has, you know, good, bad, and other, animus, animate, and shade. The 5, 6, and 7, the major third, the perfect fifth, and the seventh tone. And that's just, you know, the way that things work. But the next octave up has a fucking do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do scale. It has a 7-tone spectrum, and that is the heart chakra. It is the next thing up after the recognition of the Holy Trinity. After the whole world is converted to a certain kind of a view of consciousness, or at least enough of it that it's relevant and that it becomes the dirt for new thinking, then you can plant the seeds of new thinking in that dirt. You can plant the seeds of the future. The spectrum of love, the spectrum of the heart, and understanding the different ways that emotions are processed in different ways that they are expressed, and the roles, you know, that are played through. There's a different level of intricacy that our current generations understand that with, compared to how these things were interpreted in the past. So basically, the Kabbalist view of to create a creature and fill it with joy, to create an enclosure and a creature and fill it to joy, is to create the environment needed for brighter, happier creatures, more altruistic creatures to become, you know, to not reign supreme. You know, the meek will inherit the earth, basically. But anyway, the idea is that the next level up is the recognition of the spectrum. And we've been putting the spectrum on a flag for a long-ass time. And there's a whole subsection of people whose name, you know, the way that the thing that they call themselves is literally a synonym for joyful. The universe has created an enclosure, and it has created a creature in that enclosure, and it has filled it with joy. It's the gays. You ever seen, like, dogs, how they're just, like, if there's another dog around, they're just so excited to be dogs. People ask, like, well, what are pride parades about? It's that. It's just the raw fucking feeling of like, I have a lot of love for the universe. Because what's interesting is there's 7 harmonics until you get to the heart chakra, right? And so it's like seeing everything below it as it is in that spectrum, seeing everything as it is and being able to hold it within your heart and have love for it and have love for the relationships between those things is, I think, an important part of human conscious development. And I think it's something that gays and dogs got it right, as Justin Jackalope put it. Yeah, they're basically sermons. I'm a minister. God. I just don't think it has to be gay. I don't think it has to be gay either. Here's the thing. There's multiple axes, you know? There's, wait. I think the recognition of it and the respect of it doesn't equal the participation of it. Like, you can be straight. I think it's the difference I think that's happening, and I think the way that this will even out, because there's a lot of trans people I don't even agree with. Like, I think the way that this is going to even out is we're going to understand that social roles, gay people seem much happier. Like, social roles tend to be, they don't really rely on reproduction, and they don't really rely on, there's so many different kinds of jobs that you can get trained for and that you can get educated to do that don't really require physical strength. And even then, there's a lot of varied body types of people who can, perform tasks that others can't. There's a pretty broad gradient. There's some trends, sure, but there's gray areas, and in those gray areas, DNA likes to hone things and then split them off into different archetypes and specialized roles. And that's just sort of a thing that's happening in society now, because reproduction is not the only thing that is relevant in societal communication. So the spectrum, the recognition of the spectrum, and just understanding that that's where it comes from, but yeah. Like, I'm also gonna be like, I think, I do think sex and gender are different things. I don't think that the biological sex is entirely a social construct. I think there's different variables within sex. I think gender, I think that sex is like genes are just like a bunch of subpixels that have like the different RGB values, and gender is like the color of the pixel you see when you zoom out far enough. What people don't realize is that in 2012, things flipped. So, a lot of the drive that was productive is kind of not anymore. There's no real need to make things get bigger and grow and all that. Like, we're at the end of that. Everything is grown. Everything is big. We don't need any more big. It's time we need to be okay with being small for a bit. And you can be sure that this isn't dreaming, and what we call dreaming is more real. Because it seems a hell of a lot more exciting and mind-tasking compared to our easy lives here. No, because what dreams are is it's just your mind processing feelings. It's reviewing feelings through the day, and it's your brain trying to come up with a narratization for those feelings that you were encountering. What if our brain just projects this daily life? Well, you see what reality actually is it's like a Guitar Hero track, just shooting at your chakra. And events are just different combinations of notes that are hitting your different chakra, and you kind of narratize it. Dreams are the same way, they're just a lot more loose. All I know is that, like a receiver, yeah. And I know, and that's the thing, is I know where my consciousness is running. I know who the fuck I am, and like it's obvious to me, and it feels okay to me, to like, just, like, melt into thought space and understand that, like, it's one of those things where, like, sometimes if I'm putting cloud space first, the like nonstop like day-to-day stuff that happens is just easier for me to deal with. I'm so caffeinated. I was gonna do a demo thing, but I didn't. I just want to practice this at least.
A passing thought can get drowned out faster than I could shut my mouth. Secrets we knew to talk around when too ashamed to show. Let's pull the words out of focus until our blurs can both adjust. We're not the best at mending trust, not on our own. But now I know nothing you've asked of me. How many fucking times do I have to say I'm sorry? And life goes on, just where did I go wrong? With friends like these, who needs the likes of you? With friends like these, I'm finally listened to. And with friends like these, I think our story's through.
Wow, I didn't even hear. What did you not even hear? Oh, fuck it. Let's make it 84. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna record one demo. Where do I set this laptop? Is there room here? Oh, I don't know if that's safe. I'm gonna risk it. Okay. I gotta make sure this isn't rattling again. There we go.
Another day rolls to a close. Another saying I don't know. And all the waiting for an old song to come to me. I'd picture times we sit and talk, sparing our minds from awkward thoughts. Hearsay your vibes and false recall we both believe. But believe me, nothing was asked of me that made it hard for me. How many times had I practiced my I'm sorry? And life moves on wherever I went wrong. With friends like these, we had too much to lose. Better paths to choose.
Okay, this is kind of fucking with me. I'm getting tugged at. I don't like that. Give me some more slack here. Come on.
Another day rolls to a close. Another saying I don't know. And all the waiting for an old song to come to me. I've pictured times we sit and talk, sparing our minds from awkward thoughts. Hearsay your vibes and false recall we both believe. But believe me, nothing was asked of me that made it hard for me. How many times had I practiced my I'm sorry? And life moves on wherever I went wrong. With friends like these, we had too much to lose. Better paths to choose. can get drowned out faster than I could shut my mouth.
Wow, I fucked with the timing, hello.
A passing thought can get drowned out faster than I could shut my mouth. Secrets we knew to talk around when too ashamed to show. Let's pull the words out of focus until our blurs can both adjust. We're not the best at mending trust, not on our own, but now I know.
Okay.
So much was asked of me, hard to find harmony. How and but so much was asked of me, hard to find harmony. How many fucking times do I have to So much was asked of me, hard to find harmony. How many fucking times do I have to say I'm sorry?
Okay, I gotta figure out a...
So much was asked of me, hard to find harmony. How many fucking times did I have to say I'm sorry? And life moves on, wherever I went wrong, I make these memories mean something new. If I can't fix a thing, I'll learn from you. With friends like these, I see what I can do. With lives like these, I'm finally listened to. And with friends like these, I think our story's through.
Huh. Yeah, I think my voice is shot enough, and I think I'm gonna call it, and get myself upstairs to go to bed so I can go to work in the morning. So I will talk to y'all later. It has been a fun stream. I had some demos I was able to throw together. I gotta sort these out before I go to bed. Where is Hike? Where the fuck did Hike go? There. Hike. Hike 3. Let's just save it here. Friends. There's also some people in my IMs asking me about the universe that I gotta go talk to. But I will see you guys Wednesday, hopefully. But until then, good luck. Keep climbing. It's easier if you don't look down. Have a good next few days, and have a good night. Lates.